What's up, guys? Welcome to the Sunday night broadcast. My last shot I did it's a total of 3 streams today, including this one. I'm doing just started, and I'm hopefully try to get to max level, or at least close to max level tonight. Then tomorrow I will just I think that's the end of the season 1, I believe. I'll have to double check, but other than that, that's what I'm going to be doing. And feel free to join in, whatever, and sit back and chill. Thanks, guys, for watching. I appreciate it. Well, let's get started.
And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. At their own 24-yard line. But right away, they'll change the look. They'll start here with Jackson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Griffin. His throw incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
70 Ranger. 19 tight.
To throw is RG3. Here's one deep for Pickens. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
Well, they certainly weren't afraid to let it fly early, and they hope that'll keep the defense honest and keep the offensive guys excited about getting back out there. They are in attack mode in this game. It did backfire a little bit. Now you're just hoping your defense can keep them off the scoreboard so you're not facing a deficit the next time you run out there.
Come 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Pioneer.
After the interception, here's Griffin. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game, watching him try to take away that area of the field.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
19 light.
Now Griffin. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. And the quick slant gets exactly 10, and by the nose of the football, they've got a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Griffin to throw. That's to the Notre Dame man, Michael Mayer. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Dragon 60.
From the shotgun, Griffin. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Once again, Griffin. Airing it out deep for Smith. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Ravens are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory. 1st and... All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his 2nd interception.
Buffalo 18.
After the interception, here's Griffin. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Hawk 70, Hawk, Warrior 70.
Now Griffin. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. The first down went the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Griffin. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Ravens will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Up from the secondary to make the tackle, Jalen Ramsey.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
And he'll be taken down at the 18. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Come on.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Here's Griffin. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
The safety Ed Reed there to make the play. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. They'll run again with Jackson. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
The stop made by
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7.
Here we go. Set.
They run with Jackson out of the gun. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Like.
They'll try the right side here with Bo. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
Got it. Ready?
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 8.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Out of the gun, Griffin. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
Here we go. Here we go.
In search of 8 yards on 3rd down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2. Griffin. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. George Karlaftis drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Griffin. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Eli Apple. And the Raiders are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you throw this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. He's got it with the 15. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
A gain of 34 yards.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Griffin. Throw left side complete. And Smith. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. From the gun, here's Swift. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. DeAndre Swift. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point up and good by Shudak. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 34-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmaker.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. And the Raiders are going to get it back here just past the 35. Oh, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ball game.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Or can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Okay, ready?
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. On second down, Griffin looking here for Smith downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On third down, Griffin. To the left side, there's Mayer. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Raiders are going to get a new set of downs.
60 Bobcat!
On first and 10, it's Griffin. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
60 Eagles! Trap 60!
Griffin will throw again. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
60 Vikings! Buffalo 18! 60 Maverick!
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted one time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. Third downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
Warriors 70!
They're going on fourth down. It's Griffin. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Raiders try it on fourth down, but to no avail. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
And now here's another interception. Picked off by Eli Apple. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go!
On first and 10, it's Swift. 20 down the right sideline, and he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. DeAndre Swift with his second touchdown here in this Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
This taken in right around the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Jets take over first and 10 at their own 18.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. Pass to 20 for a short gain, second down. Here's 2nd and 7.
Cup 19, Cup 19.
So pick number 3 brings up second
18
and 7.
Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Vic readies to throw.
And
And this one is incomplete.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
On third down, this is Jackson. No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on fourth. Here's Jack Fox now.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And that's what friends are for.
Right. As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
Ready up. No, no. Ready.
They run on first down with Jackson. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
79.
Second and 3.
Go.
Now it's Griffin.
That one's complete out to Michael Mayer.
And he'll be stopped right at the 30. On a play that started back at the 15, they pick up 15.
Good for a Baltimore Raven.
Let's go
So
now.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 79 Broncos.
Now it's Griffin.
He'll drop this down to Jackson.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Viking 18. Ready, ready.
On 2nd down, this is Jackson.
And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking.
That's caught at the 25. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Michael Mayer.
57 yards.
And the Ravens put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Lutz with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the
touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Second down, Vic. Throw downfield going to be taken in by Jackson. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown! A big play there. 77 yards. And the Jets are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Carlson's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. A deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
That is caught, and he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. First catch of the game for Hopkins. It's a first down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Hurry!
From midfield now, here's Griffin. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early, but they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Now a handoff inside. It's Jackson. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable third down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Play action. It's Griffin. Escaping the pressure. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. 7-7, our score after 1. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. To throw is RG3. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Griffin's throw caught by Olave. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 22-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Up the middle they go with a big back Jackson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, here's Bo.
I don't like that wingback. I should put like a fullback in there instead. Like Gronkowski, he'd be perfect for that. But I don't like those trap blocks too much. Let's try this. Yeah, he's blitzing, playing that base defense, you know.
And you and I have the luxury of a couple extra views here in the booth, and he did get it, but not by much.
Oh, that was wide open. Okay then. I was going to go out of bounds. Oh, well, good touchdown. Now, we just got to learn how to finish teams. You know, it's all they always hang around 1 or 2 score game. We need to fucking bury them. I mean, it's only so much I can do with my roster, but you just got to eliminate the stupid mistakes. That's the problem. So penalties in 3rd and 29. I think 4th and 15. Then busted coverage or pass interference, missed tackle. Really a lot of missed tackle. That's the big killer. You know, shit like that. You gotta stop. Especially at the times during the game. Like, okay, we just got this. All we gotta do is play cover 2, hold, keep everything in front of us. Also, wide open down the field. He's got him. There he goes. It's like, you know, the defense is designed to not let that shit happen. So how that happens is on the fucking players. Yeah, well, you know, like New England, back up New England up there. It's why one of those fucking Super Bowls on like a daily fucking basis. Because they actually learn how to do their fundamentals and do their fucking job. Oh, I can run a triple move in 2 seconds. Oh, I can catch the ball and I'm a running back. There's Bo Jackson again, wide open. He's 10 yards past him.
A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jets are an extra point away from evening this one up. Carlson's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do. So I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Dragon 60. Go.
On 3rd and 1, Griffin. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Through the middle of the field. Touchdown! Michael Mayer with his 2nd touchdown here in this
first half. And the Ravens have moved out in front. Lutz will look to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, though. Not certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now a second down throw for Vick. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Vick on 3rd and 2. It's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and run for it. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, here's Vick. This is Smith with a grab. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
70 range. 19 tight.
Vick will look to throw on 1st down. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
On 2nd down, Vick again. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jets have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the 3rd quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a
and it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to get
this one across the 30-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
18, 5 years. 79 Broncos.
To throw, Vic. Smith brings it in, going across the middle. He's to the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. The fourth touchdown pass of the game for Michael Vick. And the Jets are going to take the lead. Now Carlson for the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
The score, Jets 28, Ravens 21.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Griffin. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. 3rd and 3.
Come on. 7 Pirates.
Now Griffin. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
19 Tiger.
They'll try and throw for it with Griffin. Oh, and that is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. On the give, here comes Jackson. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. And score that one for one of the league's best. Jalen Ramsey getting the tackle for loss.
65 cap.
Vic now from the 50. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Vic readies to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Now a give, it's Jackson. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. 2nd down, another carry for Jackson. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They run again with Jackson. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Jackson will score. Touchdown, New York.
Just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And he'll bring it. We are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game, and speaking of the game, let's get right to it. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Here's Reed returning. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Once again, it's Swift. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Now trying to pick it up on 3rd. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. Fielded just inside the 20. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. RG3 going to bring the Ravens up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Right back to him on 1st down. And he will get down here after a pretty good gain. 12 yards to pick up there.
Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game, and you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started. Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll start on the ground with Swift. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
Ready. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Striker, 3-3. Trouble, 38.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. He takes this for 3 to the 29. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Looking to throw, Young. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and out will come the offense as they take over. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll start here with Jackson. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 2nd and 5. Now it's Griffin. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that will go right up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. 3rd down coming up.
And we're going to see this offense try to spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside. Especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Griffin to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
17 yards. First down, Ravens.
On 1st and 10, it's Griffin. That's complete to Bo Jackson. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And I don't quite know what's happening here. It's a first down, but the field goal team is out onto the field. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Ravens strike first at 3's hit. A lot of energy in this building tonight, but the opening drive produces 3, maybe quiets them just a bit, at least momentarily.
Just a little, right? That's all you're asking for, right? Things just getting started. You know they haven't taken the momentum totally here, but at the same time, they like what they've done here in the early going.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. Stays on his feet. And they will be backed up deep. Trouble here as they're going to start this drive at the 6. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Into a sea of defenders have intercepted. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Ready, set, cowboy 80.
Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense. CD, always more eyes on these night games, and they started it off nicely there on that run.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. Don't think for a second these players don't know and understand that. They want to impress their peers across the league. They also want to win the ball game. That's the way to get things going.
60 Eagles, 60.
It's a play fake. Now Vic sliding out of the pocket. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Vic with the incompletion on first down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10. Off it got McCaffrey. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped it. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Vic with the incompletion there on 3rd down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now Vic on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Now, 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
Now this throw caught left side. Shreds him with a stiff arm. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 41 yards.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Oh, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2.
They'll run again with Jackson. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Here we go now on 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it with Bo. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away.
And the Ravens will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Will Lutz on for the point after. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's Michael Vick. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
19 tight, hustle.
Vick on 2nd down.
They'll get this out right here to McCaffrey.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, Vick. And incomplete on the deep ball. That makes it now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up
so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
Vic to throw on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Vic operating on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Vic with the incompletion on 1st down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. And his throw is incomplete.
And there's a good opportunity to just run a ride there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
Here's Vic. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. It'll be Vic once more. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. But there.
I don't know.
Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek at some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And how about this for a start? This is out of bounds. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Let's go. Pass the 60. Pass the 60. Like 18.
Now a handoff inside. It's Peyton. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
And they run the option on second down. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Flushed out right. That is caught. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A big third down pickup of 20 yards.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on third down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
Here's Peyton up the middle, and he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Give the sack to Lawrence Taylor.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
On the give, here comes Peyton. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 9 yards on the carry there, but it'll be 4th down now.
That's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
The opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
On 3rd down, this is Jackson. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped.
Yeah, I'm trying, man.
Back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
On 2nd down, here's Griffin. It's complete to Hopkins. They'll give him 4 yards there. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains.
That's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be out of field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal from just inside the 5. Now a give. This is Bo running left. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
They'll try the ground game with Jackson. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Let's go.
Touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Ravens put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Will Lutz on for the point after. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And a mistake, a surprising mistake there in the kicking game as he sends that one out of bounds. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. To throw is RG3. There's Chris Olave. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Come on. Hey.
Now Griffin on 1st down. He'll drop this off to Peyton. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Only able to gain a couple there, and that's going to bring up second down.
Second and 8 at the Ravens' 45-yard line.
Now a give, it's Peyton. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens' 39. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But if the strong safety position end up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Griffin. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Raiders first down. And they pick it up rather easily. A gain of 9 on 4th and 2. They'll run with a Hall of Famer, Peyton. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Griffin. And it's incomplete.
There's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
On 3rd down, Griffin. That's complete to his running back, Peyton. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of first. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. The kick by McManus is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So from an offensive perspective, at least able to get on the board here right in front of the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, now it's time to talk about complementary football, isn't it? Because if the defense can force a 3 and out, there could be enough time on the clock that they can get the ball back for their offensive guys and maybe put some more points on the board before the half.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
They're on 19-yard line.
Here we go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Panther 11. Panther. Ready?
Here's Griffin to throw. That's to the Notre Dame man, Michael Mayer. And nothing after the catch here as he's dropped right on the spot at the 47, but in plus territory. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
2nd and 10.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Now Griffin. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the veteran Richard Sherman. And the Raiders are going to get it back here just past the 35.
You've got to know as a quarterback that it's going to be tough to outthink this guy in the defensive backfield. He's been at it 11 years now, so he knows all the ins and outs of the position. And he's in the right spot there to come up with the interception.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The Raiders try to move quickly, trying to get everybody back to the line. They go play action with Griffin. They'll roll him out, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Reggie White just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And they will take over 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with a 7-3 lead, we'll see how aggressive they want to be. Flush to his right. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now before the second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Now it's Griffin. Looking left sideline, incomplete. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. On 1st and 10, it's Griffin. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
That one deep there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. On the draw, here's Jackson. And good vision there. It's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. It's a linebacker, Manti Te'o, on the stop.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, Kai just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach.
When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. On the run, it's Peyton. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Bobby Wagner multiple times in All-Pro in there to drop him for a loss. Running it here with Peyton. Now he's loose down the middle of the field, and he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Walter Payton, 37 yards. And the Raiders have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. McManus's point after is good, and the lead is now 10-7. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Charles, we'll see how this offense responds. Remember, the last time they were out, they went for it on 4th down, did not get it, and that led to a touchdown on the other side. So they need a response here.
They certainly do, and I just have a question for you. You think that was a gut feel, or was that analytics that came into play there, deciding to go for it on 4th down?
That felt like gut to me. What about you?
Yeah, absolutely, because the way it backfired, where they are in the game, all of those things, that didn't feel like an analytics call. It certainly felt like, hey, I thought we can get this right now. And unfortunately, it didn't work out for them.
That'll give them 8 that time, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. On the draw, it's Jackson, and that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty, but when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Now a 3rd and 6.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
Now Griffin. Right side caught by Jackson. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Got that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the 2nd half.
They run on 1st down with Jackson, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. No big surprise, Micah Parsons doing what he does so well, dropping him for a loss.
And 12 at the 49-yard line.
They go play action. Griffin. He'll buy some time right. That is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a 1st down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
18, Pioneer.
Now it's Griffin. taken in by his big tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. They run with Jackson out of the gun. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the night. And the Ravens have retaken a third-quarter lead. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. A break there for this offense as they will get a chance to start at the 40-yard line. Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
83 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
19 targets.
They'll try and run for it with Peyton. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 5. They'll run now with Peyton, and he'll go down at the 28. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
79 Broncos.
Now they'll throw it with Griffin. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Here's 2nd and 10. Griffin. Eluding the pressure right. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
And next time, Brandon, I think you might want to consider running it because those defensive backs, they were plastered to the receivers, and they weren't letting up as that play went on.
On third down, Peyton. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
I was used to joke with my teammates who carried the ball a lot. And we got in these situations and they were carrying us home. I used to tell them, boy, you guys just look like Paul Bunyan, just growing stronger, bigger, tougher. And all night long, he's carried this team.
He has indeed. Everything magnified right now. A huge third down conversion.
Let's go now.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They run again with Peyton. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
And finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing pushing it downfield. They'll throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down. But the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a fourth down.
And the open man, that's complete. And the Raiders are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Felt compelled to go for it there on fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a fourth down call. Doesn't matter the distance, you're stuck to get it deep.
And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown.
Alec Ingold taking it in from a yard out. And the Raiders answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead.
Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now 17-14.
Ravens 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Get it.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in the tight one.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
I like how he hung in there and went through his progressions, but eventually his internal clock went off and told him it was time to make a run for it. And he ends up sliding down with a solid gain.
They come up now on 2nd and 2.
On second down, this is Jackson. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
They'll throw on first down with Griffin. And this one's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And he'll get this up to about the 40. An incompletion, now a short pickup. That's not going to do it.
Yeah, you got to get to the line of scrimmage quickly, get set up, and aim downfield.
Here's 3rd down and 5.
Dragon 60. 60 boxes. 60.
They run again with Jackson. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Here we go. It's Griffin on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with a football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that will force a turnover on downs.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Now a handoff inside. It's Peyton. And he'll be well short of the first down as he stopped again right at the line of scrimmage. So here now is Brandon McManus in a big spot. This to swell the lead to 6.
857-yard attempt.
And this
yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Here's 1st and 10. Griffin. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Here's Griffin rolling to his right. And the pressure getting to RG3. He's brought down for the sack. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it, because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was good.
We are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your
I gotta need a new playbook, man. I was doing good, but then I don't know. These receivers, fucking squirrels can catch better than these fucking receivers.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon, and off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
Yeah, I know. It seems like the ones I actually win, the games I win, it's like I only score like 3 or 7 points, and the ones I lose I score like 50 points. Yeah, for all spites, it's a mixed bag to say the least, but I just used the West Coast alternative playbook today. It's okay, I like it, but it seems like, you know, my receivers, like, not everyone's in sync. My last playbook, I was it was like a balanced offense, but see, like, I'm just not used to all these, you know, spread out offenses as much. I kind of like have the 49ers kind of a playbook, like a play action offense, but I don't know. I'm just gonna have to go back to it, because this is as much like the pass. I like these on passing plays. It just seems like they're just not working out. Go. I mean, my offensive line's pretty fucking good, man. It's just, that's why I like to run the ball a lot. That's my go-to. But, I appreciate you stopping by on the live stream, man. I appreciate it. I have, if you check out my other videos, I posted, I think, 2, I believe it was yesterday. It's a good playbook. I love this playbook, but I just don't have the quarterback and receivers to really execute it. And I don't want to just transform my offense to all of a sudden throwing the ball a million times a game, because that's not what I like to do. But also, I just like a balanced offense, you know? Well, that was a nice pass. Hey, Frost, do you want me to go for it? I'll leave the decision to you. Should I go for 2 or field goal? Okay, field goal.
And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout.
Field goal it is.
As we step aside here in this first quarter. Will Lutz on for the point after.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree.
And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Well, you know, the crazy part is a few weeks ago when I got the, like 3 weeks ago, I got the 87 Javon Curse. I had him lined up over the middle. He was literally getting sacks from him almost like every play when I had him lined up as a defensive tackle in the nickel. But now it's like, it seems like all the teams are, I'm not getting the pass rush as good as it used to be. Now I have to blitz now. It's opening up the passing, giving up more big plays than I used to. But, you know, well, at least I do have a lot of shitload of points.
Let's face it, that's just a helpless feeling for a running back there. He's looking up to find a hole, and all he finds is a whole lot of ticked-off linebacker.
But these zone blitzes, though, I like to play man coverage, but these zone blitzes they work pretty good. They really confuse the shit out of their opponent, though. You always gotta have like a blitz, like an overload, and have both sides of the quarterback contained, so he don't run away. But sometimes against Michael Vick, he'll like run up the middle. If I drop out a defensive lineman, for instance, like if I drop out cursing coverage, he'll just run up the middle, and that's gives me some trouble. I like man coverage, but I can't. If it's a bad matchup, it's a bad matchup. So I heard people spend like $800,000 on Antonio Cromartie, and he's still getting beat. And it's like, I don't want to risk all those coins just for one player. But really, if you want a dominant, kick-ass defense, honestly, you need to have a pass rush. Especially like right here, like Javon Curse, you need to shut the block. Damn it. But my defense, if you've seen my live streams the past like 4 week, basically, my defense has been horrible. And a few weeks ago, it was pretty good. I just don't understand it. Well, at least we stopped him there. But, it's just dumb shit, you know, busted coverages, lining up man covers, like change the, switch the offensive formations. They like, on their main coverage, the guy at the corner's covering the guy on the other side of the field and stuff, and by the time the ball snapped, there's nothing I can do about it. It's like, you know, dumb shit like that. But other than that, I'm pretty happy. I mean, for a no money spent team, it's pretty good. But I mean, I don't mind. I'm not a sore loser by any means, but it's just the way I lose. It's like, yeah, I have to scramble around because all these receivers are like running towards the sideline and no one can get open. That was a hell of a move, though. But, I don't know. Fuck, god damn it. Could have had fucking ball went out of bounds. Jesus Christ. Fuck.
You don't want to lose one,
Yeah, of course. If I finally get a fumble, it has to go right the fuck out of bounds. Well, my defense can't catch a break, win for losing, I'll tell you that.
Just outside of the 10 at the 11. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. So they just need 1 yard.
Oh yeah, thanks man. Thanks for all spites. I appreciate it. Yeah, I usually do live streaming at least probably once a day or at least every other day at worst. But yeah, back in the summer I started live streaming, like doing live streaming on YouTube with my Dead Island game. The Dead Island game that came out back in April. I live streamed that one. Oh, I actually did videos, but also did live streams of it as well. But I did that, and I have Call of Duty I did last year, and then we'll probably buy that game when it comes out in a few weeks. And then there's an Alien game called The Grey Hill Incident. I don't know if you ever heard of it, but that's like a horror game. I'll probably buy that before Halloween if it has like a discount. It's that UFOs and alien shit. It's pretty, you know, I think it's pretty interesting. It's not like, you know, goblins and Dracula and that fantasy stuff. Like, Aliens actually has some, like, if you see the news, it's legitimately, yeah, the Grey Hill, so you can look it up. It's on the PlayStation Store. It's called Grey Hill Incident. It just came out in June. Came across it, I was like, damn, this is fun. This looks like I haven't bought it yet, but it looks good. So I was looking for, after I finished my Dead Island game, I was looking for recommendations, like any more horror games, and I came across, like, damn. So I like zombies. Zombie games are actually one of my favorite games, like Dead Island and Dying Light are pretty good, but never had an extraterrestrial game. Then also, I don't know if you guys, before I did Madden last month, there was a shark game called Man-Eater. I also did some live streams and videos on that. Ooh, we stopped them. Good job. Okay. Hey, it's like your shark basically grew up throughout your life cycle from like a baby shark to all the way up to like a mega adult shark, and it's pretty fun. Fuck, god damn it.
Doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. Flush to his right. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap.
Yeah, I know, man. I was lucky. That was happened so fast, too.
To break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
Come on, man. That's why I don't like passing it too much, because it's like a roller coaster. One play is like a 30-yard pass play, next play is a pick six. It's like, drives me crazy.
To throw is RG3.
Fuck. God damn it, man. For fucking 89 overall, at least catch the fucking ball. Jesus Christ, man. So this is exactly why, bro, this is why I hate passing the football. You get wide open receivers and I can't catch. And watch me get stopped on 4th and 1.
So the completion results in 9 yards. And it'll be 4th down.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down. But that's
well, anyway, thanks for subscribing, man. And you'll have some new games coming up soon, and especially that Alien game I want to try to buy. Oh, yeah, baby. About fucking time, bro. About fucking time. Should I go for two? I always kick the field goal. Game's still too close. Start going for 2 points.
What's good on the extra point? And the
Dubs, yep.
After the touchdown, wants to kick it.
So, what do you have a favorite football team? Frostbite.
And no avenue found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Alrighty.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, trying to put together another drive.
Oh, yeah. Here's Javon Curse. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. You got to have a defensive line get pressure like that. Oh yeah, the Dolphins. Yeah, they're really doing it pretty good this year. Yep, you're right. That's that's an easy one. I'm definitely a Ravens fan. Yep, been a lifelong Ravens fan. Yep. Oh yeah, the Dolphins. They got a hell of an offense. Then they scored like 70 points last week. That was crazy. Who did they play today? The Dolphins. Oh, didn't they play the Bills? He won the game. I wasn't watching because as soon as the Ravens went off, I came back on Madden, so I was doing this. If you don't mind me asking, I mean. Oh yeah. Oh, the Bill, yeah. Yeah, because what was the final score? Was it like a shootout or was it like a close game? Because I know the Bills in the first game of the season against the Jets, they looked like shit against the That was a nice pick. I think I can go for 2 points now. Yeah, they played pretty. Wow, 48-20. Damn.
They'll try and run it up the middle.
Shit. Yeah, that's alright. Don't worry about it. I think just one game a year. Hopefully the Ravens and Dolphins can play like in the playoffs or something like that. Be fun. Just one game. Don't. When you got 18 games in a year, don't worry about it. I remember that playoff game. It was the Bills and the Dolphins. They actually, with Skylar Thompson as your quarterback. I remember in the playoff game, it was like 35-38 or whatever. You guys almost won that game, even with your backup quarterback. But yeah, it was I thought the Dolphins would score at least a little more points than just 20 points. I mean, scoring 70 points one week and 20 the next. I mean, Bills are a decent defense, but you know. Yeah, Josh Allen seems like he got a wake-up call after his a game against the Jets. You guys have still got a hell of an offense. Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill. There's 2 running backs. Well, Ravens played today. They played the Cleveland Browns. They won 28-3. I mean, it's the fucking Browns. I mean, who really cares? They're starting. Sean Watson didn't even play today, so we should have kicked their ass. I mean, if we didn't, we'd be in big trouble. But yeah, we played at 1 o'clock today. We played all right. I mean, I mean, we're 3-1. I'm glad, but we got a shit ton of injuries. Odell Beckham's out. Rashad Bateman's out, and J.K. Dobbins is out for the year. Ronnie Stanley's out, and you know it's just, for the Ravens, like 1 step forward, 2 step backwards. You know, Zay Flowers is doing pretty good, but. But it's a shame we got Odell Beckham in on all these receivers, and now they're fucking injured. You know? It's really disappointing, man. I mean, I'm glad we won today, but we play Pittsburgh next week, and last time we played them, we lost.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the back.
But it is what it is. Thanks for subbing, man. I appreciate it.
They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now. And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Able to follow the open man. That's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Finds Pickens out right. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Got an open man, it's Pickens. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And they're going to speed things up here. Now again, it's Peyton. 11 more on that one, and another first down. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Here's Rodgers to throw. Completes this one to Pickens. Touchdown! George Pickens. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals have cut it back within a score. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Second down, another carry for Jackson. Across midfield. He's on his way. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bengals drive about to
that was sick.
On first down, Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete.
We know he has a lot of confidence in his arm and likes to force it downfield, but the coverage was tight there. Fortunate that wasn't picked off.
Well, we're in Baltimore, third quarter action, 2nd and 10. Now it's Rodgers. He's got a man, complete. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Bengals. Rob Gronkowski, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals have got it back to within a score. And that's caught at the 2. And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
At their own 11-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. No matter what the defense throws at them, they feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down.
What an advantage having an elite guy to build a defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
And some room to work. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Here we go. Jack.
Up the middle they go with a big back Jackson. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Now they'll throw it with Griffin. Sliding out of the pocket. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team.
Tell me about it, bro.
EA Sports. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Shotgun now for Rodgers. It's Calvin Johnson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Rodgers now on first down. That's complete to his running back, Peyton. Call it a gain of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
1 yard gain.
Now Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. They'll run with a Hall of Famer, Peyton. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
Hey, 88, hey, 626.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him to completion.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Wide open, Gronkowski. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 25-yard line.
First down, Bengals.
Get 300, 26.
Rodgers again now. And again, he'll find Gronkowski complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
Now first and goal.
Now again, here's Peyton running left. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
As long as you've been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on first and goal.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Rodgers going to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game.
Now Rodgers. That's caught at the 3. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the first.
And now, since this brings up fourth down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a first down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Walter Payton from 3 yards out.
And the Bengals are an extra point away from going back on top here in the 4th.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. This is first and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, go!
Griffin.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. They'll come up now. This is second and long. Here's Griffin. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, we'll likely put an end to this thing.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up.
Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
Rodgers will take a knee here, and that should be all she wrote.
And how about this finish? Able to take a knee, run out the clock, and close this game out by 1 point. How many coaches we talked to? They all said the same. All I want to do is win by 1 point. That got tested in this one.
Yep, and that cliche rings true. A single penny separates this one.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do a little bit better, a little cleaner. And
Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game, and you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
Take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll throw on first down with Griffin. For Kidder here, it's complete. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6.
To throw is RG3.
He's got his tight end. It's Chris Manhertz.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know what happened in that Bengals game, man.
First carry for their fullback.
I think that Ed Reed touchdown screwed everything up. Gronkowski on him. Like I said, my defense has been terrible the last few days.
Now it's Griffin. And a quick throw here that's complete. And this winds up a gain of 4 with 41.
I don't know. I had to change my playbook because that offense is not for me.
Griffin now to throw on third down. And this pass broken up. Now the contact well timed there. And now fourth down.
Yeah, my good and bad days, man, with Madden. Yeah, 2-score lead. Yeah, I just got underestimated them, I guess. Yeah, I'm just tired. I think it's part of it. It's like I can never put away a team. Like it's like when I get a big lead or something, it's like I never can finish the game.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage.
Famous last words. What he meant to say was interception.
RG3 going to bring the Ravens up 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Griffin. Escaping the pressure right. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
Yeah, I'm frostbite. I have a troll I'm playing against. He's one of those.
On first down, Griffin. Bringing it in, Jackson left side. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Back-to-back nice.
Yeah, I'm frostbite. Yeah. I won like 5-6 straight this morning, so I guess it's just fatigue setting in.
It's Jackson again on the reception. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 2nd and 7. Once again, Griffin. That's to the Notre Dame man, Michael Mayer. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 25-yard line. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first. They run on first down with Jackson. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Griffin. He's got this to
Wow.
and he's down inside the 5 at the 4.
I gotta admit, that was a hell of a catch.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Jackson is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They run again with Jackson.
Damn. Guy thinks he's so tough. He ain't that tough.
Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Ravens take the early
Literally ran right over him.
converted into an opening touchdown. Griffin will try and throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. Well, now how about this return? And he's out of bounds on the return on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And Cooks hands it over the middle. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Play action. Now Griffin. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. Now inside the 25. And he will bring this back. It's
Hell yeah.
6 and a Raven touchdown. Will Lutz on for the point after. And he's got it to make it now 13-0.
So much for... Yeah, man.
So
Try to redeem myself in this game. Yeah, the guy on here talking trash to me, saying I wasn't going to be able to even score a field goal. It's 13-0.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time
Yeah.
this far. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Yep, it's one of those. But I just ignore him, man. I don't pay attention to him.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
I just let my performance do the talking.
Now a give, it's Jackson. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
And of course now he's quiet as a church mouse.
Every time on 1st down, because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Griffin. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Manti Te'o. And the Patriots are going to get the football back at their own 17.
A little bit too aggressive there.
First down as they begin the drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that.
Taking it right down Broadway. Big strides, look at him go. Inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Chris Manhertz, 91 yards. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. They'll look to throw. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points.
Yeah, see, man, that's what I'm talking about. It's like as soon as I think I have a 2-score lead, all of a sudden it's evaporated. I like really gotta start just running the ball, like straight running. As soon as I start throwing this football, if bad things happen.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular. If they can bounce back at the quarterback position.
But anyway, I think it's going to be my last game tonight, Frostbite. I'm getting tired.
Try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit, because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit, in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Off the play fake. Here's Griffin. These guys running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Now a give. This is Bo running left. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
takes it inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. 2nd and 5. They run with Jackson out of the gun. And he'll go down at the 28. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half. On 1st and 10, it's Griffin.
Ooh, that was a nice one. I'll stick it on.
But not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Now a handoff inside, it's Jackson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 1st half. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Here's Griffin. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
On 3rd and goal, here's Griffin. Oh, the ball comes out on the hip, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the Rapids.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Griffin. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Griffin. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Final play of the half. It's Griffin. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Frostbite, do you play Call of Duty?
Quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it. And they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the 2nd half. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan? And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. 55 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. He had been held in check. Now he breaks that big.
Yeah, I think it's probably, I like on Call of Duty. Those get kind of boring after all the same maps. But
I've seen this so many times from him. Hold him down, and then breaks out.
It's not bad.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And between the last 2 plays, they moved it over half the length of the football field. So here's
I play for like a few months and then I get tired of it.
They'll run again with
Jackson. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Yikes, a 40-yard loss really sets him back now for second down.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
Come on, man. So I hate throwing the ball, man. Hate it.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man.
Bro, did you see that? That was a hell of a catch. Damn.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try the ground game with Jackson. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
Gibbs is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 40. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
They'll try and run forward with the ball, and he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. It's kind of an interesting decision. 1-score game, 3rd quarter.
And can't risk it.
Yeah, I'm willing to go out on the limb on this one and go for it, and here's why. If I set it up right now and go get the touchdown, I'm in firm control of this ball game, and my team has a ton of confidence. If I don't get it, hey, I rely on my defense. And if somehow they go downfield on me and score,
That's a really weird score, 19-8.
And in firm control right now.
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know that his pass is intercepted.
Finally, got an interception.
Snatch.
Oh, looks like we got a rage quit. Yep, we did. Alright, I think it's 10, almost 10:15. Yeah, I'm gonna, yeah, we got a rage quit. But, yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up, man. I'm getting tired. Well, thanks. Good to meet you, man, and hopefully we can see each other again tomorrow or whatever on this, when I do my live streams or whatever, and I'll see what time I come home from work after 3, so I will let you know. And again, thanks for subbing, man. I appreciate it. With that said, have a good night. I'm going to sign off. Yeah, man, nice to end the night on a win. Alright. Alright, I'm out.